Welcome to Missouri Sports Talk. I'm your host, Cameron Staley, and today I'm here with
Nehemiah Hamilton.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You are our first Capital City athlete. So, of course, we've already graduated by now. You're the very last senior profile because it's May 31st. I plan on, in June, it'll turn into like the college profiles, D1, D2. So you're the last senior profile. I want to ask you, what was Capital City like?
It was, I would say it was very interesting. It was a very new school, so going in, we didn't have any seniors my first year, and we were the first full graduating class. So I mean, we got to see the school grow and just become the Cap City it is now today. I think it's a pretty good school. I thought it was a pretty good school. So that's just my opinion, but.
So you go there all 4 years?
Yeah, all 4 years.
All right. So let's get to the hot seat. I know I mentioned this to you. You've got 60 seconds, of course, as I try to find the clock on my phone. All right. I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1, and then I'll ask the first question. Are you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Favorite movie?
Cars.
Favorite song?
Anniversary by Giveon.
Least favorite sport?
Maybe tennis.
Favorite color?
Black.
Least favorite food?
Brussels sprouts.
Favorite pizza topping?
Bacon.
How about a hobby that you have?
A game.
A bucket list item?
Going to Bora Bora.
What is your birthday?
April 7th, 2006.
Do you have a hidden talent?
Not that I know of.
All right. 36 seconds. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So I wanted to ask you, when did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball, I want to say 5. My mom just put me in a lot of, for example, Upward. She put me in that, Boys and Girls Club, YMCA leagues. And then I think I would say I started taking it very serious in like middle school. That's when I played like AAU and traveled. And then my first AAU team was, well, actually, do I want to get in the AAU right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So my first AAU team was the Capitals. That's why I played with like guys like Brody Johns, Jordan Martin, Brody Center, all those type of guys. And then I switched in high school to Columbia Supreme. And I played with guys like Jagger, Isaiah, Jimmy, some guys like that. I played with in high school, and I stuck with them for 4 years. And then,
So where did your love for basketball come from?
Just starting at a young age, just being in the gym a lot, just playing basketball a lot. That's where it really came from, and watching players like Steph Curry.
Right. So in your early years on the basketball team, 9th and 10th grade year, how much playing time did you end up getting?
So freshman year, I got I would say I got a decent amount, but it wasn't like the amount where I just was strictly varsity. I wanted to play JV, so I asked them to play JV. So I just wasn't like doing nothing. So then sophomore year, I would say I got a little less time because some of the guys were better than me did that year. And then towards the end of the year, I think I got a lot more playing time because some things happened. So, I'd say I got a decent amount those first 2 years.
Right. So how about junior year?
Junior year, it was the year I was a starter. And that was the year I was a starter, and I was like, I would say I was the guy. I think it was my best scoring year, but I don't think it was the best team year.
Right. So after that, you all get a new head basketball coach and AD. Coach Fick comes from Blair Oaks to Capital City. So kind of how was that transition for you?
First, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know how he was going to be as a person. But, when I got to know him, he was a very, just genuine, guy that loved basketball. So it was a very easy transition. And then for playing-wise, kind of my role changed. So, it was more of a scoring. So, I got to be a facilitator. I got to get other guys to get the ball and let them score and just play defense and do the little things on the court. So it kind of helped me grow as a leader, I think. So I really appreciated that.
Right. So did you have any sort of credentials like all conference or all district?
Junior year, I was all district. And then other than that, no.
All right. So let's get into the Crossroad camp. You told me that you did that last summer, correct? As
Yeah.
kind of a way to get your name out to the scouts. So how was that?
I think it was a learning experience for sure because that was my first ever camp. Because I wasn't really like going to any camps because I didn't really know how it was going to be. And then that camp was like very like star driven. Like it was guys like Aaron Rowe, a lot of the Mocan guys, and then some Brad Bill guys. So it was just like a learning experience for sure.
Right. So let's get into football. This is your second sport. When did you start playing?
I played in middle school because there's no contact sports. I mean, not no contact, but no like full padded. So I started in middle school, but I played flag football, but I don't really consider that like football.
Right. So where did your love for football come from?
My cousin, he played football in high school, and I used to watch him play. So it's just from there.
Right. So your 9th and 10th grade years on the field, did you get any early playing time?
No, freshman year I was just freshman team, and I played both sides, and then we got a new coach because we had Coach Jolly. So then when we had Coach Jolly, he was like more of an old school coach. Like freshmen play freshman, sophomores at JV, and then like junior, senior guys play varsity. And then 10th grade was when we got the new coach, Coach Collier. I didn't play, so I took a year off because I didn't really know where he was going. And then junior year, that's when I came back, and I was like, I'm gonna try it out again. That's when we changed our offense to veer. And I was like, oh boy. And then the veer offense, I thought I would hate it, but I kind of grew into it. That's when I didn't play a lot on offense, but I played a lot on defense. And then senior year, I played a lot, both sides. Senior year was a lot of injuries, but I still played through it and got through it.
Right. So freshman and sophomore year, of course, those are two pretty bad years for Cap City. You know,
Yeah.
it was a new school.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't expect really for it to be good. You know, basketball and football, it kind of starts a little bit of a transition in your junior year, especially football. Now, you guys did go out in the first round to battle. Senior year, a lot different. You guys, you didn't have as good of a regular season, if I'm remembering correct. It was 7-2 junior and 6-3 senior.
Yeah.
And then, but you guys ended up winning the district championship this year in football.
No, actually, we fell short to Elias.
Oh, I'm forgetting.
Yeah, that game was it was very, very heartbreaking because like we went into that game like wanting to be a dogfight, and it was the complete opposite, just a complete blowout manhandle.
Right. I blanked on that because you all ended up actually beating Battle, and then you beat Camdenton.
Yep.
You guys kind of went on that run, so you did fall short against Elias. But overall, you know, Cap City is definitely, they're building up. So, you know, I think it's only good from here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they got a chance to make a run next year too.
Yep. So what about any stats that you have and maybe credentials? I guess we didn't talk about stats for basketball, like any school records that you have.
For women's states for basketball too.
Yeah, let's go basketball
for
first.
basketball, I tied the school record in scoring in a game. I think I hold the assist record for basketball as well. And then I probably hold the charge record as well. I didn't think I would be doing that freshman year, but, you know, I grew into it. And then for football, not really much because I didn't really play a whole lot, but I played towards the end, so not really much.
All right, so who were your favorite teammates while you were at Cap City? Both sports, and, you know, give me 2 or 3 so you don't hurt any feelings.
Yeah, I got you. For basketball, guys like Corday, Kobe, Imran, Aman, Sean, like all those guys. I like to hang out with those guys. So, I mean, for basketball. And then for football, guys like Hurley Jacobs, Cam Harris, Joe Schaefer, and then Ty Woods, Jalen Thomas, like guys like that.
So you end up deciding to go for 2 sports in college. This is kind of a tough task. A lot of schools do not really allow this. So I want to kind of ask you, what was that process like of trying to get to a school that would allow you to play both?
I wouldn't. When I first was going into it, I wasn't looking to play both sports. I really just wanted to see which one I wanted to play the most. But I was like, I want to see which one works for me best going into college. So I want to at least try it for 1 year. So it was more like because I was going to go just play basketball, but then the Westminster coach the new coach got in touch with me and was just like, hey, what are you doing? Like, what are your recruiting looking like for football? And then I was just like, I mean, it's very short-sighted. I mean, he was like, a lot of guys were offering me like walk-on, so I was like, I don't really want to waste my time doing that. So I was just like, and then he offered me. He was just like, I'm a new coach. There's going to be opportunity to play, and I was like, that sounds like a plan to me. I mean, if there's opportunity, I'm willing to go fight for playing time anytime.
Right. So, what were your top offers overall going to this college experience?
Westminster was really like the mainly only option for offers. I could have like a lot of schools told me I could walk on and just like try to earn a spot, but I could have went JUCO, but I thought Westminster was the best option for me.
Right. So overall, of course, we kind of have mentioned why you chose Westminster, but is there any other reasons?
I think the football culture that the new coach is bringing in, I think that was really the main reason, because the new coaches, I mean, I was in touch with them as well, but the main reason was the new football coach. He was really like talking to me, just talking to me, asking how I was, just being there for me, just, being a regular person.
Right. So are you looking for early playing time?
For football, yes. Basketball, I'm not so sure, because since I'm going to be transitioning from football, I'm going to be going in late, which the Coach Creel obviously told me that, I'm going to be coming in late, and that it's going to be like a transition, because not many guys do it. But I was like, I'm down to do it because I'm willing to work for it, whatever.
Right. So overall, what are your goals while you're at Westminster?
My goals, I don't want to say like, I don't want to stay at Westminster for 4 years, but obviously I want to get a lot of playing time, make an impact, and then make an impact on football and basketball, whichever one I decide, and ultimately move up to divisions, because that's Division III. So obviously I don't want to stay Division III, but if I have to, I will. But obviously the goal is to get to like Division II, Division I, hopefully. But
are there any schools that you kind of have your eyes on if you were to transfer?
No, not really. I just, wherever I can play. That's the main one. Wherever I can play, wherever I feel welcome.
Whoever gives you the opportunity, really?
Oh, yeah, for sure. The opportunity is where I really want to go.
Okay, so if we were to look at the schedule for this upcoming year, you have Week 1, Manchester, Week 2 at Swanee. Next, you have William Woods at home, Greenville at home, Minnesota Morris on the road, Crown at home, at Martin Luther, at Greenville versus Martin Morris at home, and Northwestern Minnesota at home. So I want to ask you, out of all of those, which one are you the most excited for?
I think the first home game, because they just got a new stadium, so I just want to see what it's like playing in that stadium and see how the fans are.
Right. So let's wrap it up. This is our last question. I want to ask you, what is your major going to be, and what are you kind of looking to do as a career?
My major is going to be sports management, but I think I'm going to get a minor in digital media, because I want to get into something like starting my own podcast or starting a YouTube channel. And then if I do stick with the sports management, probably being like a coach or a sports athletic director, because I still want to be involved with sports when I get out of college. So I think those are my plans.
Well, very nice. Maybe I should have you on the podcast a little more.
Yeah, I mean, I would like that.
For those any high school basketball videos, maybe you are the number one invite. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, perfect. That's all we've got for today. I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Oh, no problem, man.
This has been Missouri Sports Talk. We'll see you next time.